Hello, friends. Welcome to week 7. This is week 7 of post loose skin surgery. I had the fleur-de-lis appendectomy, hip to hip, up the middle, with liposuction on the sides, and this is what week 7 looks like. Hopefully, it comes through on the camera. So, as far as an update on week 7, I'm still very tender to the touch on the sides and still very swollen. The stitch abscess, which is not too bad. I actually sat for about 30 minutes, dried it out, so it's not as intense for you to see. But you can see right there at the connection point between the up and down and the side to side, that connection point's taken a really long time to heal. Just recently, I've started putting Manuka honey on it, and that's actually helped. I feel like it's further progressed my healing rather than Neosporin, so I've been putting that and changing it twice a day. Essentially, I put that, a little bit of bandage and some tape, and then I have a little bit of a gauze that I put on top as padding, and I'm still wearing my binder. So I don't have my binder on now, but I'm still wearing that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, sleeping with it. I just take breaks and open it up to dry this out and then apply more Manuka honey. It's called Meta Honey as well. I found it on Amazon. That's been really beneficial. I'm approaching week 8. I am through week 7 right now. After week 8, I've got an appointment shortly after that. That appointment will be the clearance for me to work out. The stitch abscess may delay that. I don't know. But essentially, week 7 is kind of that. I can't believe I've been doing this for this long. I can't believe that I'm still going through this, but we're making progress. Everything else is healed. Everything else is stitched up. I can stand straight up. I can put my arms up, down. I feel good at week 7 for moving around. Still tight, but I don't feel worried that I'm going to open anything up. I do feel at times pinching at the stretch mark spots. Essentially, when I lay down after the binder, it feels a little bit of a sharp pinching, and that's essentially just something that I start scratching and it opens up. I still feel like I'm swollen here a lot. It doesn't feel like my normal me right around here. And so I'm still kind of in that. This isn't what I'm going to look like. It's only 7 weeks in, but I at least get an idea. My chest obviously is still here. It's something that I am doing a GoFundMe for. So if you haven't had a chance to donate to my GoFundMe, I'd appreciate it. Essentially, it's going to take care of my chest and then the loose area here. Essentially, she's going to cut it or pinch it in. And it's going to be an incision. It may even connect to this because I don't know what but that looks like a third nipple when it comes together. So definitely going to have to address that. But I think she might be bringing that together all the way up here, removing the extra skin and bringing it in. I'm not regrafting my nipple. Essentially, I'm going to get a 3D tattooed nipple so that way placement and size is going to be the aesthetic is going to work instead of worrying about one going bigger, one going smaller, and less of an incision point or less of an incision area that needs to heal. So this is where I'm at, week 7. You can see here, week 7, still swollen, but we're making progress. We're making progress. And so I will update when week 2 or month 2, week 8, month 2. Next video will be week 8, month 2, and that will be after I speak with my doctor and what that clearance looks like, if I'm getting clearance at week 8, and kind of what that whole next couple of weeks looks like. I go back to work on Monday, so that will be interesting. Whole different dynamic, whole different day-to-day operation, because I do work a 9 to 5, and so we'll see what that looks like and what changes. But here we are, week 7. And thank you for those that have either bought my book that details my journey and length of losing 300 pounds, that supports the journey. But also, if you've been able to give to the GoFundMe on the last one, I want to say thank you. And if you're able to donate for this one to help me reach my goal and get that surgery done, I would appreciate that as well. So I will talk to you in the next episode. Like my podcast, I'll talk to you on the next video, not episode. That's the podcast. And if you haven't checked out the podcast, there's like 250 episodes about the whole journey. Mental health, physical health, exercise, dieting, everything in between. So it's Find a Way with Dusty, but I also share those episodes here on YouTube as well. So week 7 in the books.